Tour. The biggest games, the greatest players, and the largest payouts on the planet. The WPT is a series of international high-stakes poker tournaments that can turn amateur players into millionaires and make professionals into superstars. With millions of dollars on the line, it's time for these 6 players to live the dream of fame, fortune, and the one thing money can't buy, a WPT title. Tonight, on the World Poker Tour.
From Hollywood, where the stars of the silver screen faced off against the stars of the green felt. Tonight, we're at the Commerce Casino for the final table of the WPT Invitational. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Sexton alongside Vince Van Patten, and welcome to the World Poker Tour.
And, Mike, here we go again. We are back at the colossal Commerce Casino in Hollywood, my hometown, to see the titans of the entertainment field clash against the best poker players in the world. And out of those 567 players and posers, we're down to the remaining 6.
And what a final 6 we've got tonight. There are 4 unknown players at this table, including a boxer from West Virginia, LaRon Washington, who qualified by winning an online satellite for less than $20.
Now in seat number 3 is Trishelle Canatella. Now she rose to fame on MTV's The Real World Las Vegas. Don't be fooled by her looks. She's a poker player. She's very dangerous.
Well, the most dangerous player at the table is Thor Hansen of Norway. He's got 2 WSOP bracelets to his credit, as well as tournament wins around the world.
Well, this guy is like the godfather of Norwegian poker, the Scandinavian Doyle Brunson.
Well, Vince, Thor is by far the most experienced player at the table, and I'm picking him to win. But as we know, everyone's still got a shot at that $100,000 first place prize. The question is, who's going to take the title?
I don't know. We don't know. You don't know. But we want to find out. Let's go watch the bluffing.
Okay, here we go. The final table of the WPT Invitational about to get underway. We started 2 days ago with 567 players. We are down to these final 6.
The antes are going to be 10,000, blinds 30 and 60,000 when we start.
Well, there you see the percentages of chips that each player has. If it has green next to their name, means they have above average in chips. If you have a red next to your name, means you're below average in chips.
But you know what's interesting? This is really a 6-way race. Everybody about the same amount of starting chips, 14 to 20% of the chips.
It truly is anybody's game. Who's going to walk away with this WPT title?
Let's go to the felt. It's to the outdoor furniture entrepreneur, Neve Barham. He looks down at a 10-8 of clubs, and he's going to fold it.
Action's on our Club WPT qualifier, LaRon Washington. Got in this tournament by beating 2,400 players online to get this seat.
He's folded that hand, and now it's Steve Elliott.
Steve owns and operates a construction company, father of 3.
Got a suited connector, 6-5. He's raised it to 120 to go.
Well, he is gambling tonight already.
Godfather out. The lady at the table also folding. And now, Sean Urban, the Navy man.
Navy officer for 10 years. He lays it down. So aggressive play by Steve Elliott takes down pot number 1.
That's right, the local, the general contractor. There's some of Steve's friends in the audience.
And he got into this tournament because he won a seat into the LA Poker Classic right here at the Commerce Casino. So that won a seat in this event as well.
All right, action on this hand goes to reality star Trishelle Canatella. She quickly mucks a suited connector. Oh, wow. Sean Urban picking up aces.
Oh, boy. Anchors away here, Vince. He's going to raise it, makes it $150,000 to go.
It's the outdoor furniture entrepreneur. Quickly folding. Now the boxer, LaRon Washington. Doesn't have much of a hand. And he pulls that punch, goes out. Around again to Steve Elliott.
Well, he won the first pot with a 6-5 connector. Here he's got the Queen 10 of clubs. He's going to make the call here.
Yep, the ace is going to get action. Thor going out.
So 2-way action here. It's aces for the Navy man, Queen 10 of clubs for the construction
And it
man.
just gets better and better. Ace is full on the flop. How do you like that?
Unbelievable. You just pinch yourself. Especially when your opponent's leading out and betting at you, just like the guy's doing here. Steve bets out $200,000. Sean, of course, just going to make the okie dokie call here.
Yeah, I like that. Nicely done. Just calls. Got his guy on the ropes. This could be a bloodbath. Let's see the turn card.
Well, 8 of spade comes off. Now, this does give Steve a 2-way straight draw. Of course, we know he's drawn completely dead. There's $350,000 more that's going in the garbage can.
Zip and pip. He is bet again.
Decisions, decisions.
Now the Navy man. Put on your Shakespeare shoes, my friend.
I'm all in.
No, he says all in. He's going to chase his opponent away, it looks like.
A massive overbet in my view here. So Sean Urban with the all-in bet there takes down that pot. But Vance, over-aggressive play with aces full. Why not just sit back and let the other guy continue to bet?
That is a misfired missile by the Navy man. But what do we know? We played this event, and we got knocked out.
Oh, boy. Good point, Vance. And he's our chip leader.
On the first day of the WPT Invitational, I sat next to Mike Sexton, and for me to be playing in his tournament, you know, at the table with the host of the WPT was great, because I asked myself, what if he actually wins? Who's going to take his chair in the booth, right? But, of course, he didn't win. I'm not like he's a bad player, but, of course, he was just having fun, and it was great to be with him, and he was just great. Great guy.
We are coming back for more on the World Poker Tour. Stay with us.
From day one of this event, the WPT's Kara Scott has been following all the action.
Well, not only have I been watching all of the action here tonight, but I also got to walk the red carpet and mingle at the party. And I did hear one or two bad beat stories as well, as the stars of Hollywood came out to battle the stars of the poker world.
Woo! World Poker Tour!
I just love playing on this event. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's just like kind of a party environment, so I've had a lot of fun.
It's like one pro per table, at least, one celebrity per table, and one idiot jerk.
But after all the fun was had, the most important thing that happened was that we raised $100,000 for Chrysalis, a non-profit organization that helps the poor and homeless by finding them jobs.
We're real excited to present a check for over $100,000 to the Chrysalis Foundation.
Back to you guys.
And it's so great to have Kara Scott with us tonight.
Yes, it is. But it showed me that even if you're not well known, if you say, woo, World Poker Tour, you get on film.
Well, you got a good point there, Vance. No doubt about it. But what a night this is for the actors that come out and play this event, as well as for the top pros and the amateurs who have qualified to get in here. And we've got a couple of those at this table. You're looking at one of them right there, and Steve Elliott.
And you know, contractor Thor going out. Trishelle also not playing.
Back to the Navy man, Sean Urban.
Yep, he's got ace-10, and he is going to raise. Makes it 150 to go.
Well, standard play on the button.
Neve out, and now around to the boxer. He's got a pretty good queen-10.
Well, LeBron Washington, called the Dream, lives in Huntington, West Virginia.
I think he could probably squash a walnut in his arm. Seriously, you could probably crush a walnut. Just...
Can you imagine that left jab coming at you with this guy, Vince?
A raise.
And he's going to raise.
3-3.
Made it 450,000 to go, but the Navy man does have ace-10.
Well, the question is, do you want to mess with a boxer, Vince? Do you want to aggravate this guy? He's going to lay it down. So there you go. A beautiful uppercut by the boxer there. Takes down the pot for him.
There's LeBron's wife.
Well, Vincent, what a story about them. He beat 2,400 players in an online satellite to get an entry into this tournament. And when he was playing the tournament, his wife went to bed. In the wee hours of the morning, went in, honey, wake up. We're going to L.A.
All right, action on Trishelle. Canatella. So far, it's been tighter than Cher's forehead. She goes away. Urban also going out. Neve Barham also folding. So it's around to Laurent.
Man, just has Nate Deuce here. Going to lay it down. And Steve Elliott, the construction company owner, looks down at a pair of 10s.
Just calling.
Let's take a free one.
And Thor with a queen-6, content to see a flop.